Well, hey guys, while I wait in traffic here, thought I'd just talk quickly about an issue that came up recently on my channel. I have a guy that's been sending me emails, just talking to me. He's struggling with the idea of atheism. I guess he's been looking into belief in a God, and he's finding it more and more difficult to believe that a God exists, but it's causing him to reevaluate his worldview. So things that used to make sense don't make sense anymore. He was especially having trouble dealing with the idea of an afterlife and hell. What would happen to him if he does lose belief in God, and would he go to hell, and all this kind of stuff. So I know to a lot of us veteran atheists, I guess you might call us, his concerns seem a little bit odd, only because if you don't believe in God, you're probably not going to believe in hell. It doesn't exist. So I'm having to walk him through a little bit of that. But just recently he sent me an email that really had me thinking about how a lot of people probably view atheism and why it has such a negative stigma attached to it. He was saying that while he considers atheism, it bothers him that were he to accept atheism, that would also mean that he would have to be pro-gay, and he would have to be against marriage that is strictly between a man and a woman, and that he would have to be a feminist, and these sorts of social issues. And I had to point out to him that atheism has absolutely nothing to do with these other issues. Atheism is a stance, a position taken on the existence of a God. Atheism just simply means lack of belief in a God. And specifically for me, it just means I don't have any evidence to believe in such a proposal. So you tell me that something called God exists, and you explain to me what this God is, and then you show me why I should accept belief in this thing. And for me, all those reasons have failed, so I am an atheist. I am not a theist. I've rejected those arguments. And that's just it. I mean, you could be an atheist and be against homosexuality if you want. You can be pro-homosexual, you can be anti-homosexual. You can be an atheist and still believe culturally that marriage, a cultural institution, should be strictly defined as between the genders, people of opposite genders or opposite sexes. You can be an atheist and be an anti-feminist. These are cultural issues. These are social questions. They have nothing to do with whether or not God exists. Now, let me hasten to add that I think the reason why these theists struggle with this is because their theism is where they get their sense of morality, and ethics, and what they think is culturally acceptable. So when it comes to the question of homosexuality, for example, a theist of the Christian persuasion or Islamic, one of the Abrahamic faiths, is going to search their holy book, which describes to them how to behave culturally, socially, and they're going to find passages that are against homosexuality, and so then they know what their stance should be. In atheism, that doesn't exist. You have to make those decisions on your own based on other criteria. And I think that throws theists for a loop. They don't know how to think for themselves. They'd rather turn to a book and have somebody else tell them what to do. So atheism is difficult for a theist. It doesn't hand you a list of do's and don'ts that you then just swallow and say, hey, well, I'm a theist, so these are the things I'm supposed to do. And I believe that becomes difficult, and that's what makes them so suspect of atheism. They see atheism as handing them a book or a list of things that they should or should not do. And since a lot of atheists are in favor of gay rights, including gay marriage, and that many atheists are also feminists, or at least support feminist causes, they see that, well, if I'm an atheist, then I must take on these same social viewpoints, the same worldview as an atheist, and I'm not ready to do that. And so they find reasons to reject atheism, or at least to cling to their theism, even for really bad reasons, because I think it makes them very uncomfortable. It's not that I hadn't thought of this before, but it just kind of came right up to the head here the last couple of days, and I thought I'd make a quick video of it, throw it out there for you guys, and see what you think. Comments, of course, are welcomed in the comment section below. Till next time, guys.